Hello guys, today I am going to start a new lesson which is installing iOS in Cisco router. So let's understand how can we install an operating system in Cisco router. So first we will have a look at the objectives. We are gonna cover first what is iOS and what are the types of methods we can use to install iOS in router. Then we will talk about pre-installation requirements before installing any software to the router. What are the requirements? Post installation tasks. After installation, what we can do. So let's understand first what is iOS. So mostly the iOS term we are using for the operating system which we use in Cisco router. The full form is Internet Network Operating System. So this is an operating system, or you can call it a software which controls the router hardware. So there are various types of hardware operating systems available in the market. iOS XE, iOS XR, Nexus operating systems, and mostly this operating system, I would say the operating system is available in Flash. So here is the Flash. This may be integrated Flash in a device, or you can additionally install the flash drive. Okay, so now we can talk about something further. What are the types of methods we can use to install the operating system? So first is local installation. The local installation is mostly used when the operating system is corrupt. If your router is not booting and you totally want to install the operating system, or you buy a new hardware and you want to install operating system in that, then we use the local installation method. We can connect the device using the console cable. We will talk about that, what is the console cable. So mostly this method we use when the iOS corrupts or you want to newly install the operating system. We have another method, remote installation. This is mostly used when you are not at the location where your device is and you want to upgrade the operating system. If you don't want to install the new operating system, then you can use this method, remote installation. So this is mostly is used in upgrading the OS, not in installing the OS. That is also one of the methods. Now we can talk about pre-installation task of this installation. Pre-installation task, first we always need to verify the model, which model we are having, and what is the series number. Then based on that we can download the iOS version from the Cisco website. So first thing, you need to verify the model of router and series of the router. Then download the latest iOS from Cisco website. If you click on that, this will take you to the Cisco website here, and from here you can download the operating system based on your model. So I would go to 2911 for an example, and here is the operating system. You can download that. For that you require credential of. Then you need to install a software. The software name is called TFTP, or there may be any service running in server operating system. That also can help in downloading the OS in router. So we need to have the TFTP in TFTP server. Then connect router to TFTP. Here is the connection. I can say for an example, this is my TFTP server, and I can use this machine as a TFTP device, and I can download the operating system from this location. So you need to have operating system here in TFTP. So download OS and keep in TFTP server. Then the next thing we have is the connection is most important. If you don't make the connections properly, then you cannot install. So the connection which I made here are like that. The fast Ethernet 00 port connected to the PC or the TFTP server, I can say. So this is a LAN cable, and the LAN cable is crossover cable. This is crossover cable. So you need to use crossover cable between your TFTP and modem if the TFTP is locally connected. Then the another cable is console cable, which is used to manage the device. So by using this connection you can manage the router. Then you can download the operating system via this link. So this link is used to download the image, and this link is used to manage the device. Then you need to have another software is called PuTTY, Teraterm, Secure CRT to manage the router. So these are the prerequisite tasks or installation tasks we need to have a look at. Then if you are going to access the device, what you need to do is connect PC here to router, maybe router here, and open this software called PuTTY in PC. Set the baud rate as per the standard. We have 9600 for Cisco. Set that baud rate. Here is the image you can have a look at, and the port where the device is connected. As I told, there must be the connection is called console. So that is actually a local connection. Use the console cable and connect the device. Open this PuTTY, set the baud rate. Then router will take you to the ROM mode, which is the first mode in the router if you do not have the operating system. So we always need to make sure if you are going to install an operating system, you need to go to this mode by pressing Control and brake button, or directly or the router will directly take you to this mode by default. Then the script is most important when you are going to install the operating system. If you do not write the script properly, you might not be able to download the image in the hardware box. So always need to make sure the script is written perfectly, subnet mask is given perfectly, and all the information is perfectly given in the script. There is no extra space, no comma, no colon, nothing. So we will write this script and we will download the image. So here what we need to do is, first we need to have this scenario. Let me bring that scenario here. Similar to this this diagram, what I have here is I have TFTP server which is 192.168.1.1. so you always need to verify that TFTP reachable from this device. If this device does not have the iOS, you can use another device to verify the connectivity to the TFTP. Then this IP address is not given to the machine, but in the script you have to write this IP and this IP. Let's write down the script and understand that. So first I am going to open the console of this device. So you will always open the console here in PuTTY software in the PC, but here in the packet tracer I do not have the PuTTY software installed in the machine. So the console access will directly come from the router. Otherwise you have to use PuTTY software and you have to set the baud rate. Then you will be able to access router directly using the COM port. Just click on that. You will get the same exact screen if you are using through putty. So let's find out. This router is currently running and perfectly fine, there is no issue. So I'm gonna make trouble here. I'm gonna delete flash. You do not run this command on your current running environment, otherwise you are gonna face a lot of issues. So there is no image. If you see show flash, here let me copy this and let me delete flash. What do you want to delete? You can paste that name, or device is gonna ask which file do you want to delete. You may have 2 or more images in that. That's it. Now again you can verify. So this is what I am doing, and I am doing only for practical purpose. You do not run this command. Now I'm gonna reboot that, reload, saying yes. Here is the mode. So if you do not have iOS in your router, you will have this mode by default. And as told, you need to run the script to download image from TFTP. So TFTP server must be having that image downloaded in that. So let me verify. The model number is 2811 and I want to verify that image. So here TFTP, click on config, TFTP, and the model is 2811. I must be having here 2800 series. Let me see that, which I deleted here. This was the image 2800nm. The file name is 2800nm. So let me verify here. So we have got these 2 images. So there must be one image from these. So the image is 124-15. We can see that this is our image. We want to download from TFTP to this failed hardware. What we can do, we need to write the script now. So a script will be written similar to this. If you have that script, I'm gonna copy and bring that entire thing in Notepad. Here is a script. I would explain that, and here is my router. So we do not have any IP on router. We need to assign IP. There is a command which you need to give, is called set command. If you give set command, it will take you to a mode where you can apply all these commands one by one. So copy first IP address. I want to assign IP address to this fast Ethernet 00. So by default, router will automatically assign IP address to this interface. So you don't need to give the interface name here. Then click on paste. IP address is done. Then assign the subnet mask. Paste here. Then you can assign the gateway. Is not mandatory, but I'm gonna assign here. Then assign TFTP servers IP. This is most important and need to be very careful while giving this command, and this command as well. The last command, if you make a small mistake here, your command, the script will not be executed. Now if I say set again, I want to see what all the commands have set here. We have gateway, IP, mask, TFTP, server, and finally that's it. So what is happening here? We must be having now connectivity to TFTP. As you can see, the interface is down between TFTP and router. The interface will automatically come up if you give this command, the last command, which is called TFTP DNLD. If you give this command is giving the exact thing what we have configured. IP address, subnet mask, gateway, and all that information, so you can easily verify the script which you have written is perfectly fine or not. Then one more thing you need to notice here, if you type here this Y, capital Y, this is not gonna work. So always make sure you type which is exactly written here. Yes, then the interface has come up, gone down, and the image have been uploaded in a router. The last command you need to give to bring this box up called boot command. Then our device is booting from the same iOS which we have in TFTP. So it is booting and our operating system is loaded. Type no, enable, and verify that show flash, and successfully we have installed this operating system in flash. So we always need to make sure we write the perfect script, there is no issue in the script, then we can only upload that. Now we have post installation task. The post installation task, we always need to make sure we have the correct image which we have downloaded from the Cisco website. If we downloaded the image and image is corrupted, then you need to verify this using this command, and I think this command will not work in packet tracer. Verify, no, this command is not working because this command is not supported by packet tracer. But you can type this command verify /md5 flash and the image name. This command is going to generate a checksum value, md5 checksum value. We always need to match that checksum value with the image which we have downloaded from Cisco website. So if you click on that, it will show us md5 checksum value. So we need to check this value and the value which is generated in router using this command. And the last thing we need to do in this configuration is restore the backup if you have in TFTP server or if you have in NVRAM. So you can copy, which is something from copy from startup config to running config, then everything will work fine. So you can restore the backup which you have already taken before the hardware fails. That's it. I hope you might have understood the installation of new operating system in Cisco router. If you like, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you and bye bye.